Hi guys, Jerry here with day 7 of You Guys Rock, the YouTube-a-thon to raise money for the film Crazed and Sinking, which is a story basically of my life and how I managed to dig me and my family out of the gutter after receiving a devastating blow from my former fiance and breaking us financially and then leaving us for dead. Today, we're going to read some more emails from fans. So, let's get to it. This first one is from Dave in Seattle. It says, "Dear Jerry, I was a big fan of your last book, Eat at Joe's." Wow, thanks. I actually don't ever really hear about that book, but thank you. It's good to know that there's somebody out there that read that. When is your next book coming out? Dave from Seattle. Well, thank you, Dave. My next book, I had originally intended it for this October, and it doesn't look like that's going to be working out. So right now, conservatively, I'm looking at perhaps January of next year. The book is something a little different from Eat at Joe's, whereas Eat at Joe's was kind of a satirical look at current state of man. This is going to be a work of fiction. It's called Infinitum Ascension. And I think you're really going to enjoy it. I've had a lot of fun writing it. It's got some interesting characters. But the premise of the story is that these people have basically lived in this tower where each tier of the tower is miles and miles long. And they discover that a plague has infested the tier that they live on. Now, prior to the plague, nobody had ever traveled more than 2 tiers away and came back, so they presumed that everyone died if they went further than that. So now they're in a quest to find a solution to the plague that's overrunning their town. Anyway, I think it's pretty cool, it's pretty fun, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Thanks again, Dave, for your question. Next question is from Sweet Chick 9 in San Diego, California. Jerry, since you brought it up in a previous video, where do you stand on gay rights? Well, thank you for your question, Sweet Chick 9. I don't really stand anywhere on gay rights. I don't think there should be any rights based on a person's category, I guess. I think, and this is my personal opinion, that by fighting for gay rights or black rights or white rights or any other kind of rights that aren't just simply human rights, you're actually creating more of a problem than you are finding a solution. There are human rights as enacted by the United Nations and authored and agreed to by the United States and other countries. And you have those rights as long as you're human. And I think every human being should have the same rights regardless of any other type of classification that might be thrust upon them or they might choose for themselves. Yeah, so I'm going to post a link right here. No? It's going to be over here? Over here. Okay. I'm going to post a link right here to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and I want you to check it out. Those have all your rights on there. I do want to say you should be able to sue cross-dressers or female impersonators. I mean, that's just false advertisement. Thank you again, Sweet Chick 9 from San Diego, California. And our final email for today is, "Dear Jerry, you are too funny. Will you marry me? Cosplay Queen, Paris, Texas." Thanks again for your question, Cosplay Queen. And I am totally into women who cosplay. But I think that we need to have a little explanation here. Just a little talk so you can see where I'm coming from on the issue of marriage right now. Alright, well, let's take a look at this Cosplay Queen. I've set up a little graph here to kind of show whether or not I would marry you. So let's begin with that. Now I see from the picture that you sent me that, well, you're not a big fan of clothing. So that gives you a 1 in the plus column. I'm also a big fan of girls who like to dress up as anime and video game and cartoon characters, so that gives you another plus in that column. What else I'm able to discern about you is you're a very attractive young lady, so that definitely is a plus. And, well, you're willing to marry me without really knowing much about me. So that's kind of a 1 in each. But you're also willing to marry me after seeing what I look like and seeing this. So that's another 1 over here. Well, it's obvious that if you're proposing marriage at this point in our non-existent relationship, then you're probably interested in having sex with me. And I like that in a woman. Now, you're also from Texas. I have to tell you, my first and only wife thus far was from Texas, as is the fiance who, well, we won't get into that again, but she was also from Texas. I guess you could say all my exes are from Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. So Texas is a no. And that's pretty much all I can come up with. So, to review, we have 6 in the plus column and 2 in the negative column. So, in answer to your question, I guess, yes, I probably would marry you, but you'd probably end up breaking my heart and moving back to Texas. So, thanks for your question. I do want to say, you should be able to sue cross-dressers. I mean, that's just false advertisement.